piece of advice I have for someone trying to succeed in the film industry or any creative space is, if you're doing what everyone else is doing, you're doing it wrong.
One of the best to ever do it.
You may be sitting there asking yourself, yo, Chase, where are the restoration videos? Where are all the sneaker related videos? And I'm gonna let you guys know now that those are coming. A lot of cool stuff has been happening over the last couple of weeks. Last week was SneakerCon, and this week 2K Studios are actually flying me out to Sydney so I can attend the NBA 2K19 launch party. Ben Simmons is gonna be in attendance. I'm pretty sure that a lot of other NBA players will also be there. And overall, it's gonna be a really cool experience, and they told me specifically to bring my camera and document the event. So right now, it is 5:45 in the morning. I'm exhausted and I'm running late. I overslept. That is just typical me. It's a part of my personality. I'm just calm, always late. So to prevent running any later than I already am, I think that it's time for me to get to the airport. So let's get on a plane, let's go to Sydney, let's see some friends, and let's get this video started. Alright, so I'm in Sydney now. I am at my friend James's house. Every time that I've come to Sydney ever since I moved to Melbourne, I hit up my homie James. And you guys actually might remember James. He was in the Royal Rumble Challenge video where he chopped the shit out of my chest. Yeah, that's James. He's one of my best friends, and he always lets me crash on his couch whenever I need a place to stay in Sydney, so I'm constantly hitting him up. But what we need to do right now is get ready to head to Darlinghurst, because that is where the NBA 2K19 launch party is. It's on Oxford Street. I'm not the biggest fan of Oxford Street, but yo, I'm definitely a fan of 2K, and I'm definitely a fan of 2K flying me out to Sydney for this event. So let's go see how much an Uber is from Maroubra to Darlinghurst. So, let's have a look at how much this Uber should cost me. We're going to Darlinghurst. Yo, $40.15 to go from Maroubra to Darlinghurst. I think, now that's just Uber X. There's an Uber Pool option, so I think we're gonna Uber Pool it instead. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be doing Uber Pool today. We're not using Uber X because I'm definitely not gonna be paying $40 to drive like 15 minutes into the city. So let's go. Yo, so Uber told me that I'm gonna have to walk to a meetup point to meet this Uber driver, but apparently like no one else picked up the Uber Pool, so he's just coming to pick me up like right now, which is super hectic. So I'm going to meet my Uber right now, and we're gonna go to this party. Let's go.
showed you in the beginning, like these are real donuts. Like I had no idea that these were real donuts. And I'm gonna be eating these all night. Yep, I know nobody here. There's not a single person here that I know except for this guy right here. Like, this is sick. This is insane. So yeah, we're gonna pick this up when Ben gets here. I don't even know if I'm gonna get footage of him. Hey, might be borderline impossible, but we'll see how it goes.
Magic and Oscar 7. It's a long time ago. I'm competitive. No matter what I do, I always want to be the best, so that's where that comes from, but you gotta earn it. You know, as long as I put in the work and make sure I'm taking care of my body and doing what I need to do, then the sky's the limit.
The fact that you are now in the game and on the cover as a guy that's played it, how does that feel?
It's weird. Like, seeing that is weird to me. Like, it doesn't feel real. Even me standing here in front of everybody here is surreal. Because a few years ago, I was in high school and college, and I wouldn't expect to come back here and be standing in front of everybody here, just being able to embrace Australia and show everybody where I'm from and the true meaning of home.
Just give it up. Great answer.
So, we just left Throwback. The party is over. Algernon's right here. I'm leaving, bro. I've got my ride is here somewhere. It's so good to see you, man.
I see you.
Oh, it's great to see you, bro.
See you on YouTube.
It's so good to see him. I thought that I was gonna know no one here at all. And I rock up and this guy just comes up out of nowhere and he's just, what did you say? Like, give me your camera or something like,
Yeah, give me your money.
give me your money. Like, who is this motherfucker? Alright, so I'm back home. The 2K event is completely finished. I won't lie to you guys, I've been home for a little bit now. I stopped filming like 3 days ago. I spent a little bit more time in Sydney than I was supposed to. I'm so sorry, Adam. I know you guys booked me on a flight leaving the next day, but I ended up staying until Saturday night. I had to book a new flight, but that's all good because I was able to see my son. I was able to see some friends. I was able to see Sydney. And straight up, I miss Sydney so much. Dare I say it's the greatest city on earth? Dare I say it's the greatest city on earth? But anyways, yo, that NBA 2K19 launch party was absolutely insane. Getting the opportunity to actually meet Ben Simmons was one of the more humbling experiences that I've ever had. Not to mention the fact that 2K actually flew me up to Sydney for the event specifically. I've never had anything like that happen to me, so I'm still kind of at a loss for words. I don't really know how to process it. I don't really know how to comprehend it. But one of the things that I thought was hilarious was when we got there, they played a little mini documentary of Ben Simmons' life, just pretty much the things that he went through leading up until the moment where he actually made the cover of NBA 2K19 for Australia and New Zealand. That wasn't the cool part. The cool part was his response to the first question that was asked after the documentary played. So he was on stage, and after we got finished watching that little mini documentary, the guy that was asking the questions looked at him and said, "Yo, how does it feel seeing yourself in that movie, on that screen, and being on stage in front of all these people?" Granted, honestly, there wasn't that many people there, but I mean, the dude's an NBA player. He plays in front of thousands of people almost every night of his life. The question that he asked Ben Simmons is not what was funny. What was funny was Ben Simmons' response. He looked him dead in the eyes and he was like, "Yo, this is weird." And it was within that moment that I realized that this dude is like, yeah, he's an NBA star, but he's just a normal human being, just like me, just like you. And within that exact moment, I could relate to Ben Simmons. And yo, he is 6'10". I'm 6 foot tall. He is like this much taller than me. This much taller than me. Anyways, at the very end of the event, I got the opportunity to talk to the guys over at 2K, and there are some more things actually in the works. I'm very excited about it, and I can't say much, but let's just say that it might have something to do with something that, you know, you know. I really wish I could tell you, but I literally don't know any more details. So that announcement will come soon, hopefully. And with that all being said, thank you guys so much once again for tuning into my channel. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you have not already. I upload videos 2 to 3 times a week, depending on how busy my life gets. Also be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. And while you're doing that, leave a comment in the comment section down below, letting me know what you thought of this video. Thank you guys so much once again for tuning into my channel. I'll catch you next time. Peace.